Welcome back to the trail, Radventurers. You've heard about the haunted lake, but the next stop on our ride might be even worse, because the stables of old Morrison are haunted by someone or something that isn't finished with this world. Most people call him the Headless Stable Boy. Back in the late 1800s, the stables near Morrison were busy, filled with horses, wagons, and the kids who worked there. One boy, no more than 18 years old, was said to be the fastest stable hand around. He could saddle a horse in under a minute, and he even raced riders through the foothills just for fun. But one stormy night, while riding back from delivering a message to the town, he never made it home. The horse returned hours later, dripping wet, reins torn, and the boy was gone. The next morning, they found him near the stables, or at least what was left of him. His body was trampled, broken, and his head was missing. Some said it was wolves. Some said that the horse panicked. But the truth, the head was never found, and that's when the sightings began. People started seeing a boy riding the trails late at night. At first, it looked like any other kid on horseback until he got close. That's when they realized he had no head. Witnesses said he carried a lantern in one hand, swinging wildly as though he were still searching the trails. Others swore they saw him carrying his own severed head cradled in his arms, eyes wide, mouth open, like he was screaming, "Forever." They say that the ghost bear was the first to find him, that its spirit dragged the boy's soul back from the grave, angry that humans had disturbed its valley. Locals avoided the stables after dark. Too many nights they heard the sound of hooves pounding the dirt, echoing when no horses were there. Some said they heard a boy's voice, faint, asking, "Have you seen it? Where's my head?" One rancher told a story of staying late to mend fences. He heard the hooves, looked up and saw the boy ride straight past him, lantern glowing, but no head on his shoulders. The horse stopped, turned, and stared straight at him with eyes that burned like fire. He ran and never worked the stables again. Even now and then, people claim they've seen a light on the trails near the lake, bobbing up and down like a lantern in the dark. So if you hear hoofbeats behind you, don't look back, because if you do, you'll see a headless rider gaining on you, reaching for your shoulders. And they say when he finally catches you, he whispers just one word, the same word he's been whispering for over 100 years: found. And when the word leaves his lips, your head becomes his. And with that, here we are, the Bear Creek Lake Park Stables. Enjoy the views before we head out to our next stop.